If you're chasing pristine audio in 2025 and still believe in dedicated, high-res MP3 players over smartphone streaming, you've got some solid options worth exploring. Each brings a unique angle, and I'll explain not just their features, but why you'd use them, how they stack up to competitors, and who they're perfect for. Up next is the Hiby R4, and if the P1 is an introduction, the R4 is a full-blown invitation to tweak, customize, and power through your playlist with authority. Designed for enthusiasts, it features a quad DAC array with Class A amplification. Translation, tight bass, sparkling highs, and a rich mid-range that can push high-end headphones with clarity and slam. It runs Android 12, more modern than most rivals, and gives you access to the Google Play Store for full app downloads. Want Tidal offline or Roon integration? No problem. Its UI is customizable, with LED strips and a ton of sonic tools, like MSEB, Hiby's audio shaping engine, and parametric EQ. Competitor-wise, it outpaces the Shanling M1S, which offers solid audio but lacks the R4's power and flexibility. You'd use the R4 if you love the idea of shaping your sound, streaming everything, and occasionally plugging into a desktop rig. The only downside? It's slightly chunky and can feel overwhelming if you're more of a plug-and-play listener. Still, for power users, it's pure magic. Tap the link in the description to check the pricing. Let's start with the P1 by Astell&Kern, a gateway to high-res audio from a brand that's legendary in the DAP world. The P1 packs dual ESS DACs, delivering clean, airy sound that's detailed without harshness. With an Android OS on board, you get streaming app support like Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. No sideloading required. It's compact and user-friendly, ideal for users who want a stylish, pocketable player without diving deep into the audiophile rabbit hole. It supports 3.5mm and 4.4mm balanced outputs and expandable memory via microSD, topping out at a whopping 1.5 terabytes. Compared to the Sony NW-A55, which lacks balanced output and doesn't offer full app support, the P1 is a much stronger choice for streamers who still care about quality. Why should you consider it? If you're moving up from smartphone audio and want better fidelity with familiar app access, it's the perfect starting point. Just note that the internal storage is limited, 64 gigabytes, so adding a memory card is almost essential. Check the product link in the description below for pricing. Then we've got the FiiO M23, a hybrid beast that feels like a desktop amp disguised as a portable player. FiiO went all out on DAC design, pairing the AKM AK4191 EQ and AK4499EX chips, some of the cleanest, most musical DACs available, with THX AOA78 plus amplification. That means it delivers reference-level fidelity and crazy output power, 1000 milliwatts balanced, without distortion. It's got dual USB-C ports, one for charging and one for USB-SB DAC mode, letting it work like a desktop setup. Desktop mode even allows external power for better thermal control and continuous playback. Streaming apps? Yep, Android 10 is baked in. Compared to the Hiby R4 Pro 2, which has similar power but lacks THX tuning and dual USB versatility, the M23 is more refined and flexible. You'd use this player if you're a headphone addict with gear that needs serious current, planars, high impedance over-ears, you name it. It's for people who want real performance and don't mind the bulk. The downside? It's not ultra-portable, and Android 10 feels a bit dated. But the audio? Chef's kiss. Tap the link in the description to check features, photos, and pricing. Moving on to something more minimalist, the A&norma SR35 by Astell&Kern offers a different experience, premium sound without the distractions of full Android. It's got quad Cirrus Logic DACs and A&K's Teraton Alpha amp tech, delivering warm, textured playback that flatters acoustic, jazz, and vocal-centric genres especially well. Battery life is great at around 20 hours, and while it lacks Android, it supports Roon, MQA, and USB DAC mode. You still get both 3.5mm and 4.4mm outputs, expandable microSD storage, and a crisp UI that's easy to navigate. It doesn't try to be a streamer's paradise. Instead, it's a focused audiophile tool with a gorgeous build and reliable sonic profile. If you're considering something like the Sony NW-A55, know that while it's cheaper and more compact, it can't match the SR35's finesse or build quality. The SR35 is perfect for purists who prefer offline playback and don't care about endless app installs. And if you've never used a dedicated DAP, this is one that feels worth the investment. Link in description for best prices. Lastly, for those who want simplicity with endurance, we've got the Sony NW-A55 Walkman. This one's been around for a bit, but it still holds its own in 2025 thanks to clever engineering and massive battery life, up to 45 hours on a single charge. It's designed for offline playback, with a 16GB internal memory and micro SD support. You get Sony's signature S-Master HX digital amplifier, DSEE HX upscaling, LDAC support, and Bluetooth for wireless listening. There's no Wi-Fi or app support, so forget streaming. But if your music library is already loaded with FLX, ALAC, or MP3 files, this player is a low-cost, high-impact companion. Compared to newer competitors like the Hiby M23, which offers more modern features but less battery life and build quality, the A55 is still a great choice for long travel days and casual listeners. It's sleek, durable, and beautifully tuned for easy listening. You'd use it if you value simplicity, don't need Wi-Fi, and prefer lightweight gear that just works. Full product link in the description below. This one's perfect for offline playback fans. In summary, picking a high-res MP3 player today isn't about flashy branding. It's about how you listen, what gear you pair it with, and how much control you want over your sound. The P1 offers sleek, app-ready audio for those stepping into dedicated players. Hiby R4 is a tuning playground for enthusiasts. FiiO M23 is a hybrid monster for desktop-class power. The SR35 delivers compact luxury for offline purity. And Sony's NW-A55 still stands strong as the king of endurance and simplicity. The links to each product are waiting in the description, so if any of these feel like your sonic match, go explore the details. Your ears will thank you.